And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Baseball fans, and welcome. Game 1 of the National League Wildcard Series on the show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we're just about set to get this Wildcard Series underway, Singy. Game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Players are always talking about setting the tone in game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Getting the nod in this one, Sandy Alcantara. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
That's a hit. Into third now, so runners at the corners and 1 out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Ground ball left side, boots it. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third. Man at second here with 2 away. At the plate, Francisco Alvarez. This one popped up. Urias drifts towards it. Brings it in, and that'll do it.
Come on.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well. And
now batting, the first baseman, Jeremy Randall.
Line, and that's a base hit. Two outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Jake Bowers. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Hung up in a rundown now. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Bounce to third. That's a base hit. Around third. He'll score. It's 6-3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the ground to the left. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
You know, two-out errors are kind of like two-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
So 2 on with 2 away. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mets 6 and the Marlins 3. So the New York Mets take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Boog, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side of this one, obviously a disappointing result both for the team and the fans. But with home field advantage throughout, this series still has a lot up in the air. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you the National League Wild Card Series. It's the New York Mets taking on the Miami Marlins. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And a lot riding on this one as these teams meet for game 2, Chris.
Absolutely, and it might seem like there's not as much pressure if you've already got a win in game 1, but they're dying to close this series out right here and now. The last thing they want is to lose the momentum and go into a do-or-die game 3. That's a lot of pressure.
Sometimes it feels like every game in a 3-game series is do or die. First pitch coming your way next. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill today, Yuri Perez.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
There's a swing and a drive. And no one can get there. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now here's Jake Bauers.
The left fielder, number 9, Jake Bauers.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 2 of the wild card series. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Two outs. Ground ball right side. A dive, he's got it. And very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself. Waves the pitch.
The batter, the first baseman, Jeremy Randall.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Moving under this one. They got it for out number 2. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And out of here. That's one way to quiet the crowd. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
Now at the plate, Jeremy Random. Back in the sixth, he drove a 2-run shot out of here to help them get the lead they're working with.
Yeah, definitely one of the bigger moments in this game so far, and it could be one we look back on when this game is over as well.
Takes it in for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel.
Should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Alek Manoah.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0. That's his third straight game with a homer, Siggy.
Attaboy.
That one is absolutely belted. Hangs off the wall. One runs in, heading for the plate. Now 2 runs are in. Here comes the third. Not in time. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now here's Jake Bauers. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone.
Welcome to the game.
Game one of the division series. And here's the first baseman, Jeremy Random. And that one pulled foul.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. Everything is clicking, and when you're producing more than 2 runs an inning, it's pretty obvious your hitters came to do something.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jeremy Random up now for the Mets. That one ripped. And it's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-4. Ripped on a line. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself.
Randall really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. Had 3 hits, 2 of them homers.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
Well, our scorecards are a mess after this one as we look at the final line.
Yeah, we're going to have to break out that old graphing calculator of yours for this one, Boog. We saw a ton of offense.
I don't think that's how a graphing calculator works, Siggy. And your final, 12-10. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boog. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So almost ready to get underway. And pitching in this game, Dylan Cease. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
1 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Jeremy Randall. And that one hammered. Harris ranges back. Pulls it in on the warning track. That smash towards center. Harris makes the catch for the out. And a couple of quick. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And there's 2 away. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the now here is Jeremy Randall. Ripped on a line. Pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Jeremy Randall. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting. That one is absolutely belted. Bounces over the wall and foul ground, and it's an automatic double. Now here's Jake Bowers. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Here's the catcher to hit, Francisco Alvarez. Riley throws to first in time. Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. In here ahead of game 3, and we'll be back in a minute to get it started. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. Boog Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic game 3, Chris.
Man, it's been fun so far, Boog, that's for sure. After splitting the first 2, game 3 takes on even more meaning than usual. You don't want to be the team that drops this one and then be faced with having to win 2 games in a row in order to take the series. That's tough.
And the pressure on the starting pitchers is big in this one. Each of them is being counted on to come through with a quality performance, hoping to save some of that bullpen for really critical games coming up. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. And on the mound now, Matt Manning. What do you have on him, Siggy?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tags and goes to third.
Good read there at second base to move up to third. Now it's a lot easier to get that run.
Third game of the division series. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And that bunted towards first. And they tag him out. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason. Bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Jeremy Randall. In the air, left side. Bauer has a beat on it. Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He's up to 3 home runs in this series. It's 2-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And now here is Jeremy Randall. He's already homered in this game. On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. And he beats it. He's safe.
The left fielder, number 9, Jake Bauer.
First and second, no outs. Now here's Jake Bowers.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
High fly ball out to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. Two on, one out. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. So the tying run at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Outside, and that is ball four.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Bird. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So two down. Here's Francisco Lindor. Two outs. On the ground right side. Guerrero takes it himself out to escape. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close two-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab. Santiago Aquino. What do you look for here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. First and second, one out. And now Terrin Vavra will get a chance to hit. Hit on the ground might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's going to be Michael Harris. On the ground to short. Lindor. They take the force out. That's the third out. That one ripped right center field. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still
got it. Third out, and that ends the frame. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Now here's Jake Bauers. Got him swinging. 2 left for the man. Man at first. And here's the first baseman, Jeremy Random. On the ground to third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one. You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.